Jets head coach Paul Maurice played down the return of Nick Ehlers, said, he's got a great shot. Maybe that can make a difference. Well, it sure did tonight, as he did in this game, really putting his thumbprints all over Game 3.
Yeah, there was no need for Paul Maurice to temper those expectations. Blake Wheeler taking a different tack, saying that was the type of impact the Jets expected of Nikolaj Ehlers as he played for the first time since missing those final 11 games with a suspected shoulder injury. His speed was on display. He did not play a tentative game. He got his line mates involved, and he really provided a boost to that Jets' second power play unit that struck twice in this game.
The Winnipeg Jets were playing it down after the game, but the turning point in this game was absolutely obvious. That Josh Archibald penalty, needless, dirty. What did you think of the way he opened the door for the Jets in that moment?
Yeah, it was just a bizarre play. Josh Archibald is a guy who plays the game hard, but it was a needless low bridge hit on Logan Stanley. There was nothing that led into that. There was no dirty play prior to that point, and it really ended up costing the Edmonton Oilers. It provided that opening of the door that you mentioned, Sean. The Jets found a way to rally, and they definitely used that as motivation, even though they didn't want to talk about it afterward.
Game 1 and Game 2, the Jets win by shutting down Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. What's the importance of them finding a way to walk away with the victory in a game where those two players entirely woke up?
Yeah, it would have been easy for the Jets to abandon their structure and their game plan after falling behind 4-1, but they didn't do so. They stuck to what was giving them success. They showed some resilience, some courage, and found a way to dig deep in a game that it didn't look like they would have a chance to win. Connor Hellebuyck stood tall when it mattered most, and the Jets got their offense going at just the right time, with Nikolaj Ehlers supplying that magical moment.
Well, that was a near-perfect victory for the Winnipeg Jets, and I say near because one big thing was missing, and that was the fans in this building. The players talked after the game about how amazing that would have been had there been people packed in this barn making all this noise. It's an interesting situation for this Jets team. Their first overtime playoff victory in this building since 1990. They go up 3-0.